All right, welcome everyone. Quiz correction. So here is what we are after. Remember, you do need to have a different writing instrument. Okay, no, not different. Different colored writing instrument in your hand. It could be a pencil, because if you use the pencil, it could be a colored pencil, marker, red pen, whatever it could be. But it needs to be different in color in order to advance. So now that you've got your different colored writing instruments, let's go through some corrections here. Remember, order of operations. We are checking for parentheses first, which I do end up seeing here. So I'm still going to follow my order of operations inside of it. I need to take care of my multiplication before I end up taking care of my addition. I'm going to bring everyone down that I did not use. I'm going to finish off my parentheses by doing my addition. And again, bringing down everyone that I did not do. I see exponents is higher in the chart than subtraction. So 6 to the second power means 6 times 6, which is 36. So then I can finish it off with doing 36 minus 27, which gives me 29 for an answer. And again, if you do go out of order, sometimes you can still get there. Some of you are like, but I did my exponents first. Okay, like anything, if you kind of violate the rules, the laws, it doesn't mean you're instantly going to be thrown in prison. All right. I didn't cross the street. I crossed the street when it wasn't green; it was red, but I didn't see any cars were coming. And so again, you're not going to get hauled away for prison for that. But again, just realize that sometimes you put yourself in a difficult spot. Like if a car was coming and it was a green light for them, and you were anyway. So anyway, let's stay focused here. Okay. So again, parentheses. Do I have any? I do. I see parentheses here, but there's nothing to do inside of them. And since the number is up against parentheses, that means a multiplication problem. So I'm going to hit these parentheses first. Multiplication's higher in the chart than what subtraction is. So I'm going to bring everyone down I did not use. Notice also that notice that I kept my parentheses that are there. That's certainly something that has to be done. I should have had a division sign in between there. All right. So we need to finish off what's inside the parentheses before we can officially dump them. So you should get a 4 for inside there. Bring down the plus sign, bring down the 3, bring down the division sign, bring down the 5, bring down the 6, bring down the, oh, I forgot my minus sign as well there. All right, let's sneak that in there. Okay. All right, so I see multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. So who's highest in the chart? Well, multiplication, division is, but I do need to go left to right. So I do get a 30 there. Divide by 3 plus 4, bring down the minus sign, bring down the 19. Division is still higher in the chart than any addition or subtraction, so I do need to take care of that division. And remember, it's addition or subtraction from left to right. The subtraction does show up first, so I need to do my subtraction first, and then I can finish it off by doing my addition problem. All right, let's scroll on down to take care of our decimals. So remember, when adding and subtracting decimals, we line them up. 12 is a whole number, so remember, we are lining up place values that are there, so it should look like this. But we do need to do more. I do need to line up decimals, and I have to take it away from something since it's a subtraction problem. So I do need to fill in zeros there because I will have to borrow. So if we go ahead and we borrow away. This is the whole, well, I can't do this, so I've got to borrow from here, but then I would need to borrow from there. Some people like doing all the borrowing at once. Doesn't make a difference there. It's completely up to you of how you want to go about it. The main thing is that we do get an accurate response. Drop that decimal straight down, all right, and then the 3. Remember, you can always check by doing your addition to see if it works. So you get back to your numbers there. We can do that. There's nothing wrong with it whatsoever, or just use mental math to see if you're accurate. But 3 and 7/800ths. All right, with your multiplication, there's no need to line up the decimals at all. In fact, we simply ignore the decimals while we do our multiplication problems. So 7 times 3 is 21, carry the 2, 14, 16. Second row starts with a placeholder. 8 times 3 is 24, carry the 2, 16, 18. We're going to add them on up. 1, 0, carry the 1, 0, carry the 1. All right, makes it a 2. So now I see that I've got 1, 2, 3 numbers that are to the right of the decimals. So my answer, I need to have 3 numbers to the right of the decimals. And there we go. Estimation also tells me I've done a pretty good job. This is about 2. This is about 1. 2 times 1 is 2. And my answer is certainly very close to 2. All right, last one that we've got over there is this addition problem. When we do have addition, we do just simply line up the decimals. All right. So now we just add 8 plus 0 is 8. If I want to fill in my 0, I can, but it's not necessary for the addition. 7 plus 1 is the 8. Drop the decimal straight down. 3 plus 4 is 7. And there we go. So 17 and 88 hundredths. So remember, you're only making the changes to what you needed to do your corrections. As before, it should be in a different color ink or pen. It needs to be, not should be, it needs to be. What you'll do is then you'll show me this with your corrections, so we can kind of make sure that you understood what your mistakes were. I will get you that practice paper then. You'll complete that practice paper. We'll go through everything to make sure all is well, and then you will be eligible to do your retake. All right, ladies and gentlemen.